Well, I'd love to know what the future holds for you. So you're saying you have these various different opportunities, but the impact that you're having now is such that it's likely that you'll stay. I'd love to know, do you have a vision for 5 years' time, for example, of where you'd like to see yourself in your career?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think, um, I've had a couple of opportunities these past few years to see things in my work. So I work in healthcare for those who maybe, if this is your first episode of why I left, right? But I currently work in healthcare, a very large organization here in New York. And I have gotten an opportunity to be a part of a lot of these educational initiatives that are exposing young people to the opportunities that exist in healthcare. And I did not know how much that would impact me, and truthfully, until I started working in it. And so I've kind of found this sweet spot where I like this and I want to grow in this space, right? There's opportunities that we have with schools in the city. And then I think there's other opportunities that are that exist potentially on, Long Island, maybe Westchester. And so I would say, it's hard. The 5 year question is tough for me
Yeah.
because my life and career has been, I used to have some like, I want to do X by X.
Yeah.
And I've had certain, like my last role came out of nowhere. And I was like, you know what? I need to be a bit more nimble. So what I would say then is that to your point around values, the values that I have, I always talk about, how do I positively impact the human experience, right? How can I do that? And so the work that I'm doing day to day is doing that, right? Touching the lives of kids and making sure that they know what exists for them in healthcare. So I'm very much value aligned in that regard. And then on the outside, some of the work I'm doing here, like with the show, my big pillars: information, inspiration, and motivation, right? So I think about that. What am I doing? What is the content that I'm putting out there that helps people think differently about the decisions that they make when it comes to work?